Alright, so first off, welcome back to more KCD2. I feel like I may say that occasionally, just kind of like save space in the intro, because that's a long title. By the way, I saw the first video crossed 1 million views, and if I'm not mistaken, that's my first video to do that this entire year. So much love to all of you for that. The likes, the views, everything always help out a lot because it helps other people kind of discover my content. But anyways, if you want more of this game, just keep it up. I love you all. Let's go ahead and get this, fam. Alright, we should be officially back. Alright, here's what's changed since that last video, right? I rested, and then I went and explored. I got about 2,000 currency. The best way to get money in this game, at least from my knowledge, at least how I did it, is go steal armor when you can. Doesn't matter where you get it from. And then wait for like the little hand symbol to go, which means like vendors will know you stole it. But if you hold on to it for like days, like just put it away. Like in your like chest or whatever. Once like the hand symbol's gone, you can then sell it for full price. Oh, by the way, check this out. This isn't sponsored, but I was watching Twitch and the Twitch drops. Look how much this goes for. Like this stuff was actually, I could sell it and get 2,000. That's insane. I'm not going to put any of this stuff on right now, but down the road I will. I just thought it was just like, wow, like, look how much this actually goes for. Insanity. Sleeves and gauntlets. May wear it next part. Oh, by the way, I left and came back and everything like respawns. So you can just keep grabbing those, I guess, too. All right, first thing I want to do in this video is Combat Training 1, which we kind of skipped on early on in the game.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Hold on, I got a new, one available perk point. Yeah, here we go, speech. Haven't really shown me using these much. I've been kind of doing this, like, between videos. All right, let's see. When selling armor, weapons, clothing, 10% more money. Okay. Potions, good there. Let's see what else we got. You know what? I may get this one. It kind of goes hand in hand. What I've been doing is just like stealing stuff. All right, combat training. I'm not sure why I'm actually walking because it's like way on over here. After combat training, I'm going to actually do like the main quest. I just want to like start things off with like, you know, getting something I wanted to do like early on in the game out of the way. All right, fast traveling away. I love how they fast travel. Like almost feels like a board game kind of. The way you're like moving around. This is one of my favorite games I've covered in a long time. It's kind of weird. It's like, you know, it's a full-fledged RPG. And I'm like finally understanding it. Like earlier when I was just like farming gold. Or not gold, whatever the money's actually called. Groschen, whatever it's called. I was like eating jerky. Some of it actually expired. I didn't realize it. And then I died from eating it. You know, it's like the game was just so in-depth with that. It's actually kind of wild.
Charms and spells do not work.
Alright, see what we got. Is this stealing? Yeah, it is. Some places you can just eat freely, which haven't found a lot of those, but here we go. This cost 100 last time I remember. Alright, dude, let's get it.
Good afternoon.
Thought I already asked all this stuff.
My name is Henry, and I've heard in the village that you're a renowned strongman, juggler, and moreover, skilled with a weapon. Is that true?
Depends. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone to help me.
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But the short version is, a few days ago I barely avoided the gravedigger's shovel. I thought I was done for. That's how badly beaten I was. And now, well, I'm feeling a bit unsure in combat. I'll need to regain my confidence, if you know what I mean.
Aye, that I can do. If what you say is true, I could really help you out, friend. I've been missing a good fight around here.
What would you like in return?
Oh, please. I'll do it out of sheer kindness. I don't have anything to do right now anyway. You can pay me next time.
Hold on, wait, what? So, last time I came here, he wanted 100. Is it because of, like, my... I've heard if you wear, like, certain armor in different places, like, if you look high class, like, people take you more serious. It's like, people make fun of Pebbles if you're, like, using that horse the whole game. They'll be like, look at that guy.
We can start right away.
All right. Follow me to the arena.
Man, it's like, that's crazy. This has been one of my favorite games in a very long time. Let me actually explain this really quick. So somebody asked, like, what's my favorite games I've ever played? on my channel versus like the series I've done. Because like recording, editing, and uploading a game is different from actually experiencing it. The entire process of this game has been just amazing thanks to all of you. It's like Elden Ring for the first time.
Should we begin?
Here's a practice longsword, so we don't hurt each other. Let's see what you've got. We'll start with exchanges, and if you do well, we'll try something harder. If you're going to attack, commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around.
All right, natural combo. Here we go. That's the first one.
Beautiful. Once more. Beautiful. Aye, you've got the hang of it. Let's try something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above, then from the right, and when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember, top, right, and finally left.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more. Nice.
Right.
Now do it again. Well done.
All right, advanced combat blocking. All right, here we go. Perfect block. Riposte, let's see. All right, advanced combat combos 2 or 3. Let's see. The most effective way to fight is to chain attacks in longer sequences and combos. Interesting. I mean, I kind of already knew that, but not to this extent. Make sure to attack again as soon as your strikes land. The one thing I kind of find kind of tough for this game, at least for me it is because I play inverted, and when I'm aiming up and down in this, because most times if I'm using the right thumbstick, I'm looking around, and it's like, it makes sense in my mind, whereas this, I'm just moving the actual weapon up and down. So like I can't get past the inversion. I wish I could change it to where it's not inverted in that one thing, because it would just make it so much easier for my mind.
That's that then. You don't even have to use a longsword for this technique. It'll work with any other weapon.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece of advice. Any attack can start with this or that technique. Look, if I attack from the right, your riposte will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique. Think about it.
What about other techniques? Can we do it again sometime? I want to try again.
What about other techniques?
I'll teach you even more if you want. But it won't be as cheap. And you'll also have to know a thing or two first. If you prove yourself to me, I'll teach you the best technique of all. Meisterhau. Also known as the Master Strike.
How can I prove myself to you so that you'll teach me the Master Strike?
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight. Because this technique only works for swords.
So all I have to do is challenge you?
That's right.
All right, let's get this.
I'll challenge you to a duel then.
Ha! I've barely taught you anything and you're already getting cocky. But very well. At least I'll demonstrate the difference between us.
This is going to be kind of tough. He means business.
So, do you think I have what it takes?
All right. You deserve to be taught the Master Strike. Here's a training sword so he won't get hurt.
Let's get to it.
The pinnacle of swordsmanship are so-called Master Strikes. You can only perform a technique like that with a sword, no matter if it's short or long, or if you're using a shield. What you do need is a blade and a guard that protects your hands. Master Strike is a technique that allows you to counter an opponent's attack with your own. A swordsman that can learn such a technique is undefeatable. Let me show you. Attack me from the right. Watch! Now you try. Master Strikes are what elevates the swords above other weapons, and there is no defense against them. You've learned how to parry your opponent's attack with a properly timed block, but this time, you attack instead of blocking. Timing and direction are everything. Hit your opponent at the right time and from the right angle. I'll attack slowly from above. You take up position with your sword below and strike against my attack. But enough talk. Come and try it yourself. Yes.
There it is. That's so
All right,
sick.
Let's try it once more. But this time, I'll attack from the side. Now pay attention. If I hold my sword to the left, put yours to the right. If I'm on the right, get ready on the left. Master Strike works only with an opposite strike. Otherwise, it's the same. You strike when I begin my attack. Ready?
Always.
Good. Again. Not like
Oh, wrong way.
that. You were
Wrong way.
supposed to counterattack from the opposite side when I started attacking.
I tried to.
You're
I messed
getting
it
the
up.
hang of it. Now let's try it for real. I'll fight you normally, and you have to pay attention to which direction I'm attacking from. Then attack from the opposite side.
I understand. Let's start.
You're getting the hang of it. Again. That's not it. You have to attack me too.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, you need to attack too.
Oh my.
Snap
Hold on, hold
out
on.
of it. Not
So
like
if you
that.
weren't already ready,
You were
hold on, let me
supposed to
reset.
counterattack from the opposite side when I started attacking. Beautiful. Try it again. Excellent.
There we go.
Enough. Here's a few more tips. If your opponent knows how to perform a master strike, don't give them an opportunity to use it. Try not to attack from the opposite side. Now for the most important part. You can use a master strike to defend against an opponent's riposte. After a perfect block, your positions are always set. Your opponent knocks your sword to the left, then attacks with a riposte to the right. Until that point, you could only defend yourself with a perfect block. Now you can surprise your opponent with a master strike that he hasn't a hope of blocking. Understand?
This game has everything. I absolutely love it. This is going to take some time, by the way. I'm going to struggle early on, but once I get like the hang of the actual combat, I've heard like controller is easier for combat. It's like the inverse of like lockpicking. I feel like M&K is easier for that. I've heard like M&K, maybe it's fine for combat as well. Let's see. That's too much information at once. Let me just say I understand.
I think I understand.
Good. That's all I can teach you. Now, it's up to you to learn how to use the master strike in combat.
I'll do my best. Thanks, Tomcat.
All right, Master Strike. Let's see. Tips. Yeah, the issue that I've kind of like ran into when I was fighting him just a minute ago was the fact that by the time he's attacking, if I know he's coming from the left, I want to go to the right. It takes too long for the sword to go to the right. So then I'm like getting hit in between those moments. All right, let's see. About the Master Strike. I mean, I think... Hold on.
Will you teach me another swordsmanship trick?
Certainly, but you better not talk about it like that. I mean, between you and me you can, but the Grand Masters make a big show about calling it swordsmanship technique.
I understand. So technique, eh?
Aye, aye. These days, people put their faith into all kinds of shite. And as far as dueling is concerned, it's currently fashionable to give everything German names.
German?
Aye, it's all Mittelhau, Kurzhau, and who knows what else. Who can make heads or tails of it? I simply know how to fight, how to win, and don't give a rat's ass about German.
Excellent. That sounds good. Let's get started.
Why not? If you have a bit of time, I can teach you something.
We got a knee strike, shield deflect, and then hammer. Ooh. I want to go to the top one.
It occurred to me that a thrust with a sword to the leg of that poor lug you're fighting is pretty simple, but bloody effective. It'd be my pleasure to teach you that.
Man, teach me 200? You know what? I think I'm good for right now. I kind of want to come back to this later on. I want to get back to like the main story if I can. We'll come back. That was awesome. What's weird is like he wanted me to defeat him to like learn the Master Strike, and I only hit him like maybe 3 or 4 times, and then it was over. Which maybe it was like the weapon I had. I don't know. I thought it was just like the practice stuff, so that can't be it. I love how if you just like run around the area, you just like learn stuff. You discover things. Alright, so I guess now we'll actually just go back to the main quest. Is there anything else over here that I could do maybe like while we're already on this side? Because I think, hold on, where was this at? Oh, it's way over there. Alright, let's just head back over here. It's such a long ways away. Look at this. It's going to take a long time to get there, but here we go. This game has been so in-depth, but I absolutely love it. It's like things are starting to kind of click a little bit. The alchemy, the combat. Like equipping stuff to your horse. It's like everything just takes time. You just got to learn it. And it's not easy. It's really not.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
Things at home.
How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
It's been a long time since I've played an RPG like this where I'm just like so, I don't know, attached to it. This is one of the few games where I don't quite feel confident yet, even after all this time I've spent on it, as far as like understanding everything, the alchemy, the combat, the, you know, the smithing, all that stuff. It's like I gotta just get used to it. I gotta do it more. The repetition is definitely gonna help. So I appreciate your patience. I know it's kind of tough to watch at times, but it is what it is. I'm kind of having flashbacks to this game I covered a long time ago. I'm talking about over a decade ago, called Katherine. And I remember at the beginning of the game, I had no idea what I was doing. By the end of it, I felt like I'd kind of mastered everything. This is kind of one of those cases, I feel like. Hold on, let my stamina come back. One thing I'll say is, like, I like the characters a lot. I can imagine, like, if you didn't like the main character, Henry, or Hans, or anybody else, it's like it wouldn't have the same effect.
Greetings to you, friend.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. Let's go rest really quick. I'll go ahead and save it. Yeah, sleep and save. I think I'm probably good. Hold on. Yeah, let's just go ahead and sleep. Saving it? I mean, it's by far... Let me actually... I gotta wait till next day, I feel like. Yep. Here's what I'll do. I'll wait till 6 or whatever, and then I'm gonna just wait. I think he wanted to leave at, like, noon or, like, close to it. Because you can't sleep, like, back-to-back. Let's do, like, 10.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Alright, so I think he's just down here, unless I'm mistaken. So he's actually in a different spot now. What I like about this game's, like, quest design is it seems like you can kind of tackle the game how you want to at any moment. And I like that freedom. It reminds me of, like, when I first played Skyrim, Elden Ring, a lot of other games. Like, I just wasn't expecting to enjoy this game as much as I have. Alright, where's he at? There he is. Alright, here we go.
Well, should we set off for Nebakov? I don't think I could tolerate another day under one roof with that idiot Schumberg.
Like to punch him in the mouth. Yeah, I like that one. I like all these options. It's kind of funny. It's like, just like choosing all these. Does it actually matter?
Aye. Whenever I see him, I feel like giving him a smack in the mouth as well.
Or 5, which reminds me. Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but...
I care about you. Interesting.
Happens to the best of us. But you can rely on me. Always. We had a disagreement, that's all. Who doesn't sometimes? You're the closest friend I have left.
Thank you, Henry. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to have you as my page. You know, Hanush assigned you to me as a kind of punishment, but now I wouldn't want anyone else by my side. You have my word as a nobleman.
And you have my word as a blacksmith that I'll stand by you. Even if it isn't always easy going.
Then your word must be as firm as steel. But I take my promises seriously too. And since I made a promise to Bojena, we have to repay our debt.
You're right. That's only proper.
Therefore, I entrust you with that, on behalf of both of us. Give her our sincerest thanks, along with this. That ought to repay our debt royally.
Your wish is my command, sir.
As soon as we get back from Nebakov. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
Seize the day. Where's my horse at?
Stop that with what?
There you go, buddy. Oh, by the way, I sent Mutt home. Like, I just, like, randomly, when I was, like, stealing stuff, I think if he's with you, you can get caught.
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny, this is a real fucking castle. Never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Bergow certainly knows how to make an impression.
I only saw the dungeon.
That's true. Von Bergow must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots.
Man, the following button should be added to every game.
Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. And he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
Tell him you saved the land. Do that one.
Oh, you'll be telling him how you put a stop to the war in the land, saved King Wenceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby. Only, how to actually achieve it.
Reputation gained. This game is beautiful, by the way. Very vibrant and bright.
Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How can I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Truskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward!
God, quick! Wait!
Oh no!
Wait!
Oh no! I did it too much. Well, there you go. He already beat me. Unless I can actually catch up. I accelerated way too fast.
God! God!
That should be enough. This game has been exceptionally just fun to play.
God!
Wasn't expecting to enjoy it that much because I remember the first game I thought like it was very tough to play. But it's like I decided to kind of give this a shot. I kind of treated this like when I played like all the Dark Souls games, I always felt like I gave up on them. And that's like when Elden Ring came out, I was like, I want to finish this for my own sake, you know? And that's kind of where I'm at with this game. Hold on. Where's the map show? He's going to have to... I don't know where he's at. I feel like he's going to win, though. Even if he wins, it doesn't really matter. I got to slow down anyways for the horse. Build the stamina back up. Not even worried about winning.
God!
I love the characters in this game. Like I said, like Hans, even though he's kind of a pain sometimes, I feel like he's kind of necessary for Henry. He's like the polar opposite of him.
Quick! Go! Quick!
There he is. He beat me. I don't mind, though.
Whoa!
You good?
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nebakov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
Let me see what's cool about, like, even if I lost, I didn't, like, lose rep or anything.
Oh, dentes fortuna juvat!
It says close tutorial. What is that? Just the thing on the top left. There it goes. All right. Hold on. Where exactly are we going? Oh, we're going all the way down here? Oh, man. What I love about the map is you slowly uncover the clouds and stuff once you get down to certain areas. What is this? Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, the pilgrimage.
We turn right here.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did, but I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks, but hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Lipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz.
Aye, he faces the hardest tasks of all.
What about our mission?
Your knowledge of these parts is impressive.
Don't worry. I spent some time in the local forest, so I know my way around. Soon the path will turn sharply and head down a steep hill. So be careful your horse doesn't stumble. And by the way, there won't be time for it now, but near Nebakov there's this nice marsh where wild boar go to wallow. A good spot. Tried and tested.
Have you forgotten your last encounter with a boar?
Don't be so discouraging. I've learned a thing or two since then, and I won't let any swine catch me off guard.
Right on. I don't want to fast travel. I like this, like, interaction a lot. It's like Red Dead Redemption, kind of. Yeah, game's, like, very relaxing. Kind of just chilling out. I feel like there's got to be, like, more dialogue, too. He's definitely going to be talking a lot. I mean, he just survived almost being hung, so I can imagine his, like, fresh take on everything. Like, water tastes better. Everything's just better the next time you see it or have it in your life, essentially. I kind of hope, like, a random encounter happens, like, coming down through here. Like, the option of fast travel makes me think this is going to, like, take a very long time, but I don't really mind it. Kind of just enjoying the game, getting out in the wilds. The last two, hold on, who is this?
Get over here so I can fucking cut you up.
What? We're in combat. Hold on. I gotta fight this guy, hold on. Really?
I've been waiting for you.
Wait, what?
Got you, you
Oh,
horse.
hold on, there's a lot of them. I'm out. I don't have my weapon out. I'm just trying to turn around and run. I should have got off my horse. What? Okay, I'm getting absolutely ambushed.
I shouldn't leave Capon on his own.
They're right there. I can't even get to my. Okay. There's just 4, right? Yeah, they're
What do
right.
you want?
Capon
Photo
is
mode, help me out there.
taking this mission seriously. I probably should too.
We're going to
They chase you down in this game.
son.
That's okay. You know what, buddy? I didn't want to do this, but whatever. Let's just fight.
Sword, eh? Show what you're made of.
Bring it on. Let's go. Look, I actually failed this mission if I'm not careful.
Too slow.
You're no match for us, bugger. You
Is
want
that
to
right?
try me?
Fuck you. Show what you're made of.
I gotta be careful.
You son of a bitch.
Everything we learned. Let's go. Come on, attack me.
You
Good thing is I can actually survive a lot more attacks now. I mean, kind of.
Show your stuff.
Brino. Man, 3v1 is kind of tough. Hold on, let me check something really quick. I'm just curious, can I actually just eat food like mid-combat? You can't. You have to have like a pouch for that. Come on.
I'm all yours. Hey, get him!
I got one of them. They had to come to this, I guess. Let's go.
Show what you're made of.
Come on.
I'm all yours.
Let's go. See how like he switched hands like super quick? That right there. I'm hurt. Okay, that was ridiculous. All right. But you know what? It's all good. What thing we can actually do here, I mean, I got blood all over me. I need to heal up. All right, food, nourishment, that's all fine. Get some energy back. It's all good. I think I actually have... Hold on. Did that fix my... Well, I guess I got a little bit of head trauma still. Hold on, I got one more person back there. Should I just fight them too? You know what? Let's do it. I kind of want to try it out. I could rob them as well, which... What do they have? Got it messed up. I don't want to take their armor. I just want their actual, like, money and stuff. I feel like I definitely earned it. All right, here we go.
I've been waiting for you. What the? Shit! What the? Fuck me!
Let's go, baby.
Bad luck. Shit! What the? Fuck me!
Come on, buddy. Here's a lot of armor on.
What's wrong? Don't like red?
Oh, that was a lot. Well, here's the good thing. We got it done, but that was a very crazy series of events. What actually does this do? Hold on. 3 times faster from sleeping. Not wearing a pouch. I guess I could just drink it. All right. That was tough. I mean, we got our work cut out for us at least. It's crazy that I had like a chance to fast travel, and I didn't do it. Well, I wanted combat. We definitely got it. He's probably so far ahead. I'm surprised I didn't like stop and help. It was weird because I saw the person sitting there trying to bag, and I was like, oh, it's an ambush. By the time I saw they were behind me, I could not get away. Yeah, I'm hurt right now. Hold on, we're going down there. Okay, I'm just going to follow the road.
Go!
Well, you know what? Finally got, like, more use of the combat now. I need to sleep, though, to, like, heal up and everything. This game is awesome. I absolutely love it. The combat kind of reminds me of, like, For Honor a little bit. If any of y'all ever, like, played that game. It's been around a while. Not even sure if it's still active or not, but... let's see. Up here in the round. Okay. Man, getting attacked like that was just so unexpected. I tried to get away. I even used, like, the photo mode to see, like, how many people are actually behind him. It was all three, and then I was like, saw the fourth guy in the back. I thought about just, like, leaving him, but I was like, I want to just get this done. You know? All right, hopefully he's over here. I don't see him. There he is. Way up there. I need a bed or something. This is rough.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Jaromier don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergow. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Come along. Sir Jaromier will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Jaromier of Nebakov, at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Jaromier. Sir Otto von Bergow asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Bergow didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Jaromier. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Jaromier very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
All right, so good but tiring. I wanted to say all good. I don't like complaining.
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear. especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there. So don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertl, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it.
Are you being
Dice and all.
cautious or cowardly?
But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
Get to know Michael. Okay,
I heard Lord von Bergow himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
a call to arms. That's their lordship's business. Let's say the top one. I like how I'm just covered in blood, and my entire screen's messed up until I can rest. This is how it's going to be for this video, I guess.
He's calling his loyal men to arms, to fight back against the bandits running rampant in the region.
Now you're talking. It's about time. They've been causing trouble around these parts as well. How many men does Lord von Bergow have?
He's got plenty, less than he needs. I don't know. I'm going to say he's got plenty.
It seems to me he has plenty. Several dozen men, well equipped.
Well, that sounds like a force to be reckoned with. Good news. I bet my left nut Lord Jaromier will send me. Tell me one thing, though, because I can't wrap my head around it. Why didn't von Bergow send one of his own instead of some Lord of Pirkstein and his escort?
I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Jaromier. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Pirkstein, is somehow significant.
Very significant. He will be pretty... I'm actually going to say the top one.
One of the most significant in the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Well, you're lucky you're with him. Look who I'm serving. And you're his, what, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Jaromier, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I accept that one. I feel like I could heal up a little bit. I think I can eat certain foods that also heal. I know like sleeping does it. The bathhouse stuff, which I don't have access to that yet. So maybe I can heal up before we do it.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready and we can get stuck in.
Let's see. Let's fight. Let me ask the first one.
I don't want to pry, Michael, but Sir Jaromier said he had some luck with horses. That sounds interesting.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story, and a dull one at that.
Well, if there's one thing Lord Capon taught me, it's that noblemen's affairs are never dull.
If you insist, well, you're in for a disappointment. There's nothing interesting about it. Sir Jaromier had these relatives, and they died, God rest their souls. and his lordship inherited some land. But they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horses instead, to make up the amount owed. See? Complicated, ends all, but all above board.
No, you were right. That's nobleman's business for you.
Just so.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get cracking.
Definitely a one-headed sword. Sort of like most comfortable with. Maybe the long sword. I could also try it, but let me just try this for now.
Some sword will do.
A choice fitting for a nobleman. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on.
I guess I'm just going to be... Hold on, let me actually look at my inventory. I'm imagining that I can't... Hold on. Bandage doesn't really matter. Anything else? Hold on, this is actually... Health 0, 0, 0. Really? Okay, actually... Getting turned up. Okay, health from the pair. It's weird how, like, certain things give you health and other ones don't. Like, maybe I could just eat a couple of these? Not wearing a pouch. If I drink one of these, I feel like I'm going to be kind of... I don't know.
Oh, then.
Screen's still like that. I'm almost... Hold on. Is there anything else I can actually take besides that? Because I didn't really see anything else. I thought bread would do it, but it doesn't give you any health. 0, 0, 0. 5 on this, but I'm about to get turned up if I drink it. Man, so saving it gives you 10 health? That's insane. Alright, whatever. Health is going back up ever so slightly.
Keep it up, young sir.
Draw a weapon.
We get...
A good fight. An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say.
What?
I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time. The good name of Lord Jaromier has been defended. But you defended Lord Capon's too. You fought well. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Klara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work. Or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
That's actually hilarious. So, the funny thing about that was I didn't even do anything. It kind of reminds me of like an anime where they'll draw their weapon out and like everybody just dies instantly. All right, so hold on. The person I could go visit. What does the map show? Dice. What is back there? I'm gonna explore a little bit, I guess. Can rinse off right here.
Greetings, sir. I watched your duel against Michael. It was amazing. Don't take your defeat to heart. Michael's pretty tough. None of the men here can match him.
Aye. I found out the hard way.
But they usually get battered even worse. You really made him work for his victory, didn't you?
I did my best. And that's why I'm here, in fact. He knocked me about a bit. I was wondering if you'd take a look at my wounds, if you've got a moment.
That's what I'm here for. Show me, so I know if I need to apply ointment, stitches, or the saw.
It surely won't be all that bad.
Don't worry, Sir Knight. You'll live here in one piece. Well, I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much better. Thanks a lot.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord von Bergow.
Oh, I'm Klara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
These are both kind of tricky. Does it really matter? I guess the top one.
I'm not a knight, actually.
Oh, how come? You look like one.
It's not easy to become a knight. I'll be a knight one day. I like that one. Actually, I mean, it's like such a weird thing. I'm gonna just like... God, this is like... I'm kind of torn right now.
Knights are a separate class. Not every noble with a sword is a knight, you know.
Please, explain it to me then.
For you to become a knight...
Hang on. I can become a knight as well.
No, of course not. I wanted to say that some are knights...
Summer nights are made for lovers.
No, I meant to say... Oh dear. Let's not dig myself in any deeper.
Don't take it to heart. You're more of a knight than half the men here in the fortress. Well, I have work to do. Sorry. There's a lot of sick people here and I have to go and get some fresh herbs. Although, a real knight wouldn't let me go all alone, would he?
I mean, we're kind of being accompanied. She helped us. I'll help her out.
I will be only too happy to escort such a comely maid.
Comely? You'll make me blush. Come on then, let's go. If I don't get back soon, the sick will start to treat themselves with schnapps, and that wouldn't do. Shall we go?
Alright, so not fully healed up. My screen's still kind of bloody, so...
Doesn't impress you much, I suppose.
It's going up.
You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights. Or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
These I don't quite know. I'm sure it's from like the first game. I'll go with the top one.
Alright then. Some time ago, my native region, far from here, was plagued by a gang of bandits. I tracked them, and it wasn't easy, until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village. A battle broke out. I fought my way to the loft of a run-down church. There, I found their leader and killed him in a duel.
You really aren't any run-of-the-mill man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Tell me more, please.
Once, I was on the trail of this scoundrel, but the sly fox hid in the cloisters of Sasau Monastery. So I had to become a novice to track him down.
Good heavens! So you're actually a monk?
No. I entered the monastery under a false name, so I'd say I'm not a real monk.
That's good to know. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too.
This game is so good. Hold on, what's my actual weapon at? I can actually equip that one instead. Because, like, the durability is at 40. I need to go, like... I can actually increase that back, so I think we're good. I've enjoyed this game immensely. I feel like I'm going to be at, like, 200 hours at one point. Sometime this year, I feel like. So I believe they have, like, a DLC coming out, too, so... And the following options should be in every game. Assassin's Creed games, everything. Alright, talk to Klara.
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor. And if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Sir Jaromier treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
I like that when you're drunk, look at his face. He's trying to keep it together. That's funny. Glad to help. Quite a bit. I mean, I do, but I also don't. I don't want to, like, lose rep right now, because we got, like, a good streak going.
Sure. I'll be glad to help. What do you need?
I need marigold, a lot of it ideally. Then poppy and some sage. It all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
All right. I'll be right back.
Thank you. I'll wait here.
The animation, that had to have taken so long to actually do, right? Oh, this is actually it. Okay, sage, poppies, marigold. Okay, got you. Yeah, I just love how this game is just like, there's moments where you really gotta like lock in. Other times where it's just kind of chill. Hold on. May have to get out the book. There's some right here. Is it just one of each? One of 8? Oh. Alright, sage. We almost got all of it. There's Poppy here. I may get extras just so, like, I can just have it for myself as well. Because the alchemy has been one of my most therapeutic things recently. I just love doing it. Alright, sage is good. Two out of 5. There's more right here. Alright, we got the poppies done. That's not all, is it? Did I get everything? Yeah, the gold one. Okay. Trying to see, like, because getting used to the actual colors of everything also really helps. It's like, it just takes time. It's just one of those types of things where, like, you don't quite know until... Let me grab more of these as well. Not even for this quest, but, like, I know I need it for other things. I'm actually recording this on my birthday right now. I always post, like, a few days after I record normally. At least it depends on the game. Sometimes it's, like, the same day. Just really, like I said, just depends. But... yeah, I was painting with my daughter earlier. Like, you know, me and her just like, she has like a little art class she goes to, and today it was like, I was able to help her. It was really cool to actually do that. Like, the highlight of my day is just being with my kids and family. Alright, where's the gold stuff at? She did say, oh, here's a bunch. She said a few would be actually kind of tough to find. It may not be one per... okay, it's 2 out of 8. There's a lot back here at least. I'm so happy to be playing this game. I really am. Thank you all for supporting it, because I can only, like, really spend the amount of time I do on any kind of video game if I'm making it, you know, I guess like a content type thing, versus, like, playing it in my leisure. It's like I can't play a lot of games outside what I actually record is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to go sharpen my blade after this as well. Smithing or whatever it's called.
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first I want to show you something. Hurry.
She has a secret. You know what it kind of feels like? Everybody here is, like, extremely nice for some reason. I mean, I know, like, why, but, man. Oh, wait, is this, like, a...
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace. A delicate charm in a hidden place. A whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
I don't understand it at all, but... I get it. You want me, I don't want you to. Not in the mood for this. I feel like the only one that really makes sense is the top one. The other ones feel like the bottom one, definitely a no. This one makes me sound like I'm dumb. This one seems too direct, so I'm gonna go with the top one.
The only petal I see here is called Klara.
The right answer. And now for your reward. Farewell for now, Henry, and thanks for your help.
Well, that was unexpected. I mean, I guess it kind of was expected. I got like a little, like, love symbol there. Alright, first time doing that in this game. Done a lot in this video. Master Strike. Everything. Not sure what I can actually show on YouTube, so she was fully undressed, so maybe I'll cut around some of it, maybe I'll blur it. I don't know how I'm actually gonna go about it. I'm gonna take some of this for myself, actually. Alright, what's actually next?
Hey, sir, got a moment? I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
I do not, sir.
Aye, dead wood for kindling. You can never have enough of that. The nights can be cold, can't they? Very wise.
I'm gonna go talk to this other person. Wait, can I eat from this? Or is it stealing? It's really stealing? Really? That's... alright.
I'm surprised you're still standing. You must have drunk an entire cask.
Hold on, where's the smithing thing at? Is it on the other side? I think it's like back down there. Yeah, let me go sharpen my sword really quick in case we like get into some kind of altercation. I just want to like make sure I have a weapon ready. I may actually sharpen both just to kind of make it a little easier for myself. But yeah, this game has been fantastic, and I just cannot wait to see what's next. The main quest, I feel like the game just really is like fleshed out to where it's taking its time. Yeah, like the wedding, which is a very just unique quest. Then you also have... I feel like the sound's cutting out with that, which is weird. Alright, so the first one I want to actually sharpen... this right here, obviously. Like we got blood on it. Alright. See if I can remember how to do this. If it's smoking, it's gonna get worse. If it's doing this, it means it's good. Oh, it's smoking. We're good, we're good. Let me stop. Did it get worse or better? 88. Get a little bit higher really quick. Not sure if like speed actually matters for this. Alright, 88 to what? Let's see what it actually turned into. 92. That's fine. Let me also sharpen the other one just to kind of get it a little higher. Wasn't going to, but I just feel like, you know, having a backup sword may be very beneficial down the road. I'm actually going in right now. This is like, I'm so laser focused. 84. Hey, we're good now. I would stop and play dice, but I don't want to bore all of you. That may be like an activity I do in my spare time. Unless you want to see it. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of addicted to it. Reminds me of like Red Dead Redemption 2 online and just in general. I remember playing poker a lot on that game. And I still do.
You look like you're as drunk as a lord, Henry. Where did you get so wasted?
Oh, it's you. Now, I'm sorry that I didn't let you know.
We've overeaten. We're drunk. All right, here we go.
Greetings. What do you need?
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties, ain't they?
There must be more of them than men in the fortress. That many horses must have cost a fortune.
That's right. Sir Jaromier had a stroke of luck.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is Noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
So there is something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board, especially our horses. Why not do something for your own lord's honour instead of insulting my lord's honour? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse, so you can show us your riding skills, eh?
All right, let's see what we got here. Everything afterwards. Tell me about the horses. Don't waste a night's time. I'm interested. I don't like this one because even though, I don't know, I feel like the second one seems like it's just better. It's like a very neutral one, I feel like.
Don't try that on with me. I'm the retainer of Lord Capon of Perkstein. So bear that in mind and start talking.
A retainer should know it ain't done to talk about lords' business behind their backs. And if his retainership ain't chicken and knows how to sit on a horse, he could take part in a little friendly race.
All right, I'll race.
I'll race.
Thy will be done. The race is from here to Nebakov Mill. That's down the path there and to the right after the little bridge. At the mill, there's this granary in front of the dike, and behind that, a willow tree. You go between the granary and the willow, and then back to the fortress. First one back here wins. You'll be taking on Hurtle. He's our best horseman, so you'll have your work cut out. None of us can beat him, but if you manage to, fuck it. I'll give you one of our finest saddles, whatever the cost.
That's fair. Let's do it.
Great. I'll call Hurtle, and you can get cracking.
Oh, what does that Pelzel eat? His breath stinks.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wasn't prepared for this. Kinda just jumped in. Oh, if I follow a path and I'm also like, I guess you can't. Let me just not follow because it feels, sorry. Come on, buddy. Sometimes horses are just faster than others. Like, what am I supposed to do? Unless there's like a shortcut I can take, maybe like cut him off, but I'm gonna definitely lose this. He's slowing down, wait a minute. Horse stamina's getting low, not good.
Just a bit further. Go!
Come on, come on, come on. Fake Mario Kart, we got this.
Go.
No, he's speeding up. I'm not gonna win. We're so close.
Quick. Come on. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't win, but it's still potentially could be like something good at least. We'll see. Waiting for like that little green, it's like a bluish green bar on the bottom left of the actual bar down there. The entire stamina bar is like going down slowly, and I didn't want to like have to wait for it to keep refilling. So I thought if I can somehow just like let it build back up, then do it, maybe I could win. But this person's not slowing down at all. It's actually insanity. I'll catch up for like a second, then he'll speed off. He's got like that 100K under the hood type thing going on. You owe me a 10-second car. Come on, man. I'm not going to win this. There's no way. I haven't really made a lot of mistakes either.
Quick. Quick. Come on.
Whoa. I didn't win, but whatever. You lose. I mean, I'm supposed to, I feel like. I'm sure you could beat him, but I don't mind losing.
Well, you gave it a go, but Hurtle's just too good. Don't take it to heart, but I reckon you could beat him. If you want another try, just say the word. Getting away from his guard duty for a race will make Hurtle's day.
I mean, if I do another one lose, it's like gonna just be like a time waster, kinda. And I felt like I didn't really make a lot of errors. It just seemed like I had to be absolutely perfect.
I want to hear about the horses. The race was nice, but now I'm all the more interested in where Lord Nebak got such fine horses from.
Well, if you won't take no for an answer, well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses, and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
All right, I see. Where did you engage them? That's not what Michael said. Interesting.
Where did you fight with them?
Not far from the stream that feeds into Nebakov Pond. They were just watering their horses when we charged them.
But Michael said it was between Lower Semine and Rock Tower Pond.
Really? I suppose Michael's right. It's easy to lose your bearings here. Nothing but cliffs and ponds. It makes your head spin.
But you're local. You must know these parts like the back of your hand.
I was shit-faced, all right? Let's leave it at that.
Rep lost. I mean, here's the thing about, like, every time I see that icon, I feel like it changes nothing. At least from my perspective. Because it's like, how many times am I actually going to talk to this person in the future, you know?
I see. Take good care of those horses, then.
I will. And if you don't have a sore ass from the saddle, we can have another round. Getting away from his guard duty and having a race would make Hurtle's day. Hurtle won the race. But all credit to you, sir. You rode well.
I mean, it's part of it, right? I'm not going to win everything in every game. Listen to that soundtrack. Wait, is that the, That is. It's like all the way back here in the castle. The fact that you can actually see all that from here is insane. Have not tried archery, by the way. I will in the future. My goal for this video was just kind of like get back to the main story, do the combat training. What's actually next? Explore the fortress. Optional. All right. Look around a little bit. It's one of those games I just feel like I'm going to be playing it for a very, very long time. I could try, like, blacksmithing. I could try a lot of different stuff. I mean, I could also try archery, which we're already here, but I don't have a bow on me, which maybe I don't need it. I really don't know. Maybe they have, like, a practice one.
Greetings, sir. You've come a long way to visit us, so I reckon we ought to show our hospitality properly. We could practice archery together. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Sure. I'd love to.
I was hoping you'd say that. The targets are beneath the ramparts, so we'll shoot from the gallery. The rest is easy. I'll give you some arrows, you lean out from the battlements, and shoot at the target till you run out. The closer to the bullseye, the higher the score. And an extra 3 points to the one who shoots all his arrows first. And the one with the most points at the end wins. Stands to reason. If you beat me, I'll give you one of our best crossbows, so you don't badmouth us to his lordship.
Yeah, that sounds like a challenge. I accept.
Now, just tell me what you want to shoot with.
Longbow or crossbow? I don't know which one's better or worse. Like, I don't know. I guess cross?
Longbows are for villagers. Gentlemen shoot crossbows.
You're not wrong, sir. But I don't see any crossbow. I reckon that makes you a villager. But don't fret. I've got an old one lying about somewhere. Nobody will miss it. So take it. Let's make this a classy contest.
That's generous of you. Thanks.
Ready?
All right. How's this go?
Let him fly.
I don't know if I'll, like, hold it down.
That's how it's done.
He got 5 already. All right. Definitely gonna lose, but it's all good. My first time doing this besides like the prologue, I feel like. Okay, so it's got to be a little lower because I was like right on it right there. Got you. So like aim for like maybe down there. All right, 6966. It's possible. Oh, there we go. There we go. Basically line it up to where it's just below. I got an extra arrow and I got one less point. First time doing this besides like the what, prologue? Ah, I didn't like that shot I just took. I thought it shows you where you hit on the left side. Alright, I've already won! I got one extra arrow too. I'm gonna try to actually aim for the middle. I think I got it.
Stone me, sir. I never expected you'd be such a sharp shooter. Admirable. And here's the gift I promised, sir. You earned it, fair and square.
Thanks. The pleasure was all mine.
If you want to try it out straight away, just say the word. In any case, you'll find me round that corner there. I'll wait there so you don't have to go all the way to the gate, if you fancy shooting some more.
That was awesome. The fact that I actually won that, I was not expecting. Alright, so now we not actually use that. I feel like it's also kind of tough. I don't want to trespass. Is this the way out? Hold on, I want to check something really quick. What is the actual buff I did? So I got... Currently have that one on. What does this actually give you? Strength, agility, and vitality are temporarily increased by 2. Interesting. Alright, so now we're just kind of waiting. I could play dice, but I just feel like that could lead to me being here for a very long time. Is this... Can I go in here or is this trespassing? Is this stealing? Yeah, I don't want to do that. Let me also close. I've also learned every door you open, always close it. Because if you take something and they see a door is open, that's all it takes. You'll be marked, branded, whatever, hung.
It was lovely. But now I have to tend to the wounded.
Look, I'm still drunk. I've been leaning the entire video, it feels like. A lot has happened if you think about it. Combat training, getting jumped on the actual trail with Hans, and then learning archery. We got horse racing. We had our first romantic encounter. We had a lot of stuff.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
That's it? Alright, so I guess we just have to wait it out. I wonder if it's a time-based thing. Like, should I just, like, rest somewhere? It doesn't say, like, how long. It just says explore the fortress. Which, I mean, at this case, I feel like I've already kind of seen everything. We did the horse race, we did the archery. I wouldn't mind doing an actual duel again, because I felt like it was kind of weird that I didn't get a chance to actually do anything there. Let's see what's back here. I'll also explore a little bit. This entire area just feels like... You know when, like... What season of The Walking Dead with the cannibals? I can't remember. Like, people treating you, like, almost too nicely. Where they're, like, buttering you up a little bit to eat you. Alright, so how do we progress this without just waiting? I could just, like, kill time. What time is it? It's almost nighttime, so where do I sleep? I could just stand here for a while, but... Let's go check around the other side. What kind of bow did he give me? Hold on. Man, look at the price of the one he gave me. So I wonder... Huh. Looks a lot better. Alright. But what's weird is like, if you look, the weight's the same, but the price, you can tell it looks a lot better, too. Like, that thing looks amazing. Alright, we got 4 perk points. We'll go ahead and use these really quick. We got drinking. What does this say? Like how everything has something. Now, this is probably what would actually help you win those races. Like, stuff like this. Having a quick start. Faster than the wind. That would have definitely helped me back there. So, rearing your horse frightens your enemies much more than before. That right there. That is what I need. Riding on roads. Galloping. 5%. 5% slower. I feel like if any of these is like... Yeah, let me get this one. Because stamina was like the biggest thing there. Alright, survival. We got 1 point here. What was the actual options? Really? Charisma goes up 2. Hold on. That's 2 more. Got you. So killing animals kind of comes into play for that. Got you. Strength skill. I'm going to get this right here. Yeah, additional stuff. That's always going to be very useful. All right, swords. Here we go. Precise strike. Let's see what we got here. Fully charged sword attack. 3 higher. Gladiator. So the other hand has like a free hand. Got you. So I'm just kind of taking this all in. This is what I use, like, look at my spare time. That's why I like the skill point things I've been using, or the perk points. I've always done that, like, when I'm not recording, just because I'm, like, reading everything so, I guess, thoroughly. All right, get that one, I guess. Man, this game is so good. What's crazy is I've had this game since, like, the first week of January. Isn't that crazy? But they had, like, a weird version of it where I had to be always connected to, like, the internet for, like, safety reasons. I guess they didn't want people, like, stealing stuff or whatever, but...
Well, it's a good thing you've come. We're all finished here. Now back to Trotsky. Time to get back in the saddle. Get ready to leave, Henry. Lord von Bergow is expecting us.
All right, we're headed back. That's crazy. He came around the corner, like, right at the exact moment I was talking. But yeah, I'm happy I'm playing it now, like, after it's finally out, because it seems like everything's just more fleshed out. Because the version I was playing was, like, almost like an earlier build, but it just feels like it's better frame rate and everything now. So we just get on the horse, right? I'm gonna, like, follow him. Where's my horse at? There you are, buddy. Come on.
There now.
That was the perfect quest after that last one. Like, the last 2 missions were kind of intense. You had the wedding. I actually have to talk to him first.
Excellent. My favorite retainer and protector just when I need him. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. So Jaromier is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergow, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
You could put it like that. And I saw some very strange things that make no sense at all. Everything about that fortress is damn fishy.
Really? Like what?
They're not so loud.
The horses, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of feeling like. Everything seemed kind of sus. Not here.
I'll tell you everything, but not here.
For Christ's sake. This had better be good. Well, it's time we set off.
I agree.
Oh, it automatically takes you there. I was hoping I could ride back and chat.
Yo, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. What you told me on the way about Nebakov was interesting. And definitely fishy. Good work. We should report it to Lord von Bergow.
Need a rest? Let's go see. Yeah, I mean... I could sleep really quick.
Give me a moment. I need a rest after that long journey.
Don't you think we ought to hurry? You told me yourself things look suspicious at Nebakov Fortress. Lord von Bergow should hear about your findings sooner rather than later, if you ask me.
I mean, let's just do it.
You're right. Let's go and see von Bergow.
Back in the saddle.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Jaromier? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Jaromier sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen. Nevertheless, while I was negotiating with him, Henry took a look around the fortress and became somewhat suspicious.
Very suspicious, sir.
I'm listening.
There are lots of horses stabled outside Nebakov. Suspiciously many. More almost than at the Semine Stud, I'd say.
That's true. I noticed that as well. Sir Jaromier has a regular army of horses there.
And they can't explain where they got the horses from. Everyone had a different story. And when I asked about it, they got all flustered.
Even Nebak himself, actually. He got quite twitchy when I asked about it.
Well, well. Strange indeed. It seems that something fishy really is going on. It is good that you are so observant, gentlemen. Is that all?
That's all, sir.
Good work, youngster. But we haven't been idle either. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I have a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
Let's see, get him out the hard way. Interrogation is fine, but no torture.
Well, we'll interrogate him, sir. But I confess torture is as distasteful for me as it is for your men.
I thought you would want to settle scores for the ambush.
Have you forgotten what they did to Oates and the others? What they put us through?
No, I haven't. But I'm a Christian, and I won't lower myself to their level. We'll get it out of him without torture.
We shall see about that. But who knows? Maybe you will have more success than my men. You have already surprised me once or twice, so I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
Let's see, left his own wedding. I mean, that was a case. There are nomads here. I wonder, like, does it really matter? This is, like, the only one that seems like it's correct, but do I get, like, more than one option here? Or is it just, like, you got to pick one of the four? I feel like the bottom one, no. Man, I don't know. Let's go with the top one really quick. I'm just curious.
Nomads have settled at Vidlak.
I know. I met their voivod. I cannot deny I would rather they moved away. But they have a charter from King Sigismund that entitles them to stay here. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman, among other things. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications. That is all. Inform me about what you get out of the bandit.
All right, back in the saddle. Still going. He looks drunk, kind of, doesn't he? All right, necessary evil. I wanted to mention the wedding, too, but we only get, like, one option there. All right.
Let's go a little farther so he doesn't hear us.
Man, this game is so good. Like, I can't stop playing it. It's actually insane. Can I sit as well? What do you think about torture? Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. You know how they say the ends justify the means? That applies exactly to our situation. Like I said, if we can manage it without torturing, all the better. But on the other hand, those fuckers had no mercy either.
I don't like it. We have to do it. I feel like out of all the choices I've made in this game so far, this is like the first one I'm kind of unsure about because I feel like it's going to have a direct impact on the actual story, but I really don't know. It's kind of like weird. I want to give them like a taste of their own medicine by what they did to us, but at the same time, like he said, he's trying to be like a good person. So it's kind of like a tough choice here, I feel like.
I don't have a good feeling about it.
Look at it another way. We're doing von Bergow a favor by doing this. You know what that means, right? He'll be indebted to us. And maybe we'll come to terms with him. It's worth a try.
Didn't want to do it. Let's see. What are we going to do? Yeah.
What will we do? I mean, we're not going to actually torture someone, are we?
Maybe we won't even have to if he sings. But you heard von Bergow. We can't back out now.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Only now the minions are...
us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. Torturing people. What have I gotten myself into?
This is going to be crazy. All right, here we go. One thing I'll say about the way these quests have gone is I never know like what's going to come next. I like that he definitely got drunk and hammered while we were there. That's the same thing, isn't it? Not really a drinker. I only got one kidney, so I try to watch what I drink. A lot of cranberry juice in my diet. And water, of course. Is it just all the way... Can I just keep going down or I gotta follow him? I guess I'll just go where he goes. I feel like I should just go down there without him, right? Is this the right way? This feels like trespassing. No? Maybe I should have just like followed him. I don't see like another way to get down. I think we gotta go outside and down maybe? What is this? Goes further down, okay. Oh, we're back in this area. Nice. Oh, it's down here, I think. Is it? Hold on. I think it is. Here's what I'm about to go do first. I want to rest up. I'll go rest in my bed really quick. Because I feel like my health bar is kind of stressing me out. The fact that it's not all the way filled up. And I know that that's how I get the rest of it back, is just resting. Plus, haven't slept in a while. What's my actual number at? Okay. Actually, 90 on the bed. Really? All right. I'm going to keep going, by the way. These videos have all been, like, roughly around 2 to 3 hours. You know, I think part 1 was, like, 3, and then, or close to it. And the rest were, like, you know, in the 2s. But that's my goal for each video, but it also kind of depends on the quest. So I'll wait till then. All right, here we go. So he's just waiting right here. Interesting.
I've been thinking about that torture.
And? Are you ready? Von Bergow will soon lose patience.
Let's get to it, man. My goodness, here we go.
Let's do it.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergow thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you, if you're not guards?
I'm not sure I can actually do this, like, because I feel like these choices here may just change everything for the entire series, but here we go. I'm going to be honest.
My name is Henry, and this is Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon to you.
We're here at the behest of Lord von Bergow, but we're not his soldiers.
Vermin just the same.
You know what? Let's try it the easy way. If you tell us what we want to know, nothing will happen to you.
Fuck off, bastard!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongues and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
I mean, slap's also a good option. View the tongs, or I'm not a traitor. I'm going to go with the bottom one.
I'm no traitor.
Everyone who's in league with that bastard von Bergow is a traitor.
Shut your mouth. No filthy bandit and murderer is going to lecture us here. Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. Who is your leader? Where's your band hiding? Yeah, like, where is everybody else?
Where's that band of yours hiding?
Ooh. We could kind of play like the poker face. We already know anyway. I don't want to hurt you. I feel like this one's kind of like making it show like I'm not capable of torturing, which I want to like give the impression like you got to like put a little fear into him, I feel like. Where are you hiding? I feel like the top one's got the little symbol, so let's try that one.
You're playing the hero here, but we already know where you rats are holed up.
You don't know shit.
You don't have to say it, because I think I know. And I've known for a long time.
How could you?
Your camp is somewhere underground, isn't it? You crawl out of holes and ambush random wayfarers.
Jesus Christ, Henry!
Yeah, he's right. We live in holes, like dung beetles. I'll never tell you where our band is. Never.
All right, who is your leader, I guess? I want to go with that one, but I want to, like, name drop just yet.
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
punch. Let's see. I like this one. I don't know. I'm just kind of like worried about being too friendly, but let's try this.
Von Bergow is waiting to see what we tell him. So, if you do the right thing, we can put a word in for you.
I don't want any mercy from Von Bergow, or from you two either.
We only got one.
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
I don't remember.
Old acquaintances, take instrument, and torture. Interesting. I don't want to torture this guy. I'm trying to avoid it every way possible, but right now we got like one other option besides that.
Istvan and us are, old acquaintances.
You think I'm so stupid that I'll tell you anything just for saying that? Shove it!
I don't know. What does back do? What does continue? Alright, let's see. Is someone in the region helping you? Why did you ambush us? Yeah.
Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your Von Bergow.
Tell me. Different question. Hold on. But you will take an instrument. Oh, man, this is so rough. I don't know what to do here. What is it? Hold on. Why did you ambush us? Yeah.
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck. That was you. I knew I saw you somewhere before. And I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters, my innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on Von Bergow's side deserve to die.
Slap, take an instrument out, and torture. You're not worth it.
But we're not on Von Bergow's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
Slap, let's see. You're not worth it. I don't know. I don't want to torture. You're not worth it. What do I do here? What if I slap him?
They were our friends.
You filth.
What? Satisfied now?
You're not worth it. Take. I don't really know here. This is like tough.
You're not worth the effort. Again, who's helping you in the region?
You're...
I know. This is getting tiresome.
Tell me, or... It's like you have to. Like, you have to, like, keep the dialogue going. This is totally gonna fail. I already know the outcome of this. I'm gonna keep failing the dialogue because I'm not torturing the guy, I feel like. I'll try this, but I guarantee you, it's gonna fail.
You must tell me. You never figure anything out like this by yourself. Someone is clearly leading you. Who?
Go to hell!
But you will.
Go to hell, for Christ's sake!
All right. Torture or this one. Otherwise, it'll end badly for you. I'm going to try this. I'm trying to avoid torture. I really am.
Spit it out. Nice and fast. Otherwise, you'll force me to use this thing. And I don't think you'll like it.
If I Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Olda! Sabine!
The groom! That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Bergow finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing! If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands!
Von Bergow isn't a madman. He'll mete justice out fairly.
My arse!
I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Bergow has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Bergow too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
How do you feel?
Well, it's not a pleasant feeling. But I'm glad that in the end we didn't have to... you know...
He told us something, didn't he?
Well, we didn't get much. What's to be done? But what he came out with in the end about that Samine being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Samine turned against von Bergow? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it too?
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
So it's weird I lost a bunch of rep there. Was it because I didn't torture the guy? Like, the way I'm playing this game, I'm trying to be decent to people. Like, help everybody I possibly can. But at the same time, it's like, should I have took a pair of pliers and ripped some fingers off? I don't know. I don't know. Is if we keep quiet... I don't know about this. I'm going to say let's keep quiet for right now and just see what happens.
Well, that's exactly why I think we should keep the news about young Semine's involvement to ourselves for now.
I'm not so sure, Henry. Von Bergow trusted in us. Won't be tired as if he ever discovers we lied to him. But do what you think is right.
Just feel like let's kind of like keep everything at bay as much as we possibly can. Okay, inform old buddy Vaughn. Wash up. That was very intense quest, I guess. Wasn't anticipating it to go like that, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna follow him, assuming he's going the right way, so let's just stay next to him. This game has been so much fun to cover. Thank you all for just, like, joining me on this journey. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to pull me in kind of the way it has, but I'm happy that the series is doing well and that I have all of you kind of here with me. Makes the game a lot more enjoyable for sure. Yeah, I think after this video, I'm probably going to, like, go back to farming more of the currency, just kind of learning different combat stuff. Like, the archery is very interesting. Like, I want to check it out more. I feel like I did, like, the one thing, and that's all I really did, honestly. Because I feel like the game has so much to offer. I want to explore as much as I possibly can, you know, within reason. I don't want to, like, get overwhelmed, but I feel like I've got more of the hang of it now than I ever have, so.
Hail Mary.
Hey, where did he go? Did he? Oh, he's right here. I couldn't see him because, like, when I walked in, he almost looked like the background for a minute. All right, so we're going back up. One thing I'll say is it... Hold on, is there another, like, a staircase I'm not seeing here? I didn't see any other spots in this room. Maybe he wasn't actually going there. Okay, let's just head back up top. Was this right above us? Let me see. What does this go to? This goes back outside. Okay. Getting like the lay of the land still. Does it go up any higher? So where were those steps at? Because I remember coming through here earlier, and the steps were like going up to, yeah, right here.
Greetings.
I was kind of like being sneaky with it too. Having to like throw a pebble or rock or whatever. All right, this should be interesting. Here we go.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
Nobody helped the bandits here. Is in the league with the bandits. It's weird. It's like, I want to go ahead and say this, but let's just do it.
Your suspicions about Semine were correct. We found out young Semine was in it up to his ears.
Which means precisely what?
That he's in league with the bandits. And he left his own wedding just to ambush you.
That madman. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
I really don't think so. The Semines don't strike me as being clever enough to plot this together.
On the contrary. Only complete fools would dare stand against me. And those village idiots are just that kind.
That's all we found out.
Very well then. In any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semine and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir. Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
All right, very good. It's like failing a dialogue thing is kind of scary because I don't know like what it entails as far as like how many endings there are or anything like that. But all right, what's that actually show in the journal here? Let's see. Necessary evil still going on. Optional. And then speak with him. Okay. So one of those games is just like, the more I play it, the more I enjoy it. I feel like once you kind of get past certain points in the game, you kind of get a sense of like what to do, how to go about it. The combat, I felt almost like scared to try it while recording, you know? And then I get ambushed when I'm with him on the horse, and it's like, you have to do it then. Just gonna follow him. I'm assuming we can't talk yet. There we go. Shall we leave? In dialogue. I feel like I want to try the next video. Is there anything else I can do here while we wait? Let's see. Alchemy, indulgence chest. We got a dice game, baby. Skill teacher. Let's see where he goes really quick. Because I feel like once I go to that next area, because we did the entire quest and then we started like the necessary evil one. And I feel like if we go do this other thing, it's going to be a very long, drawn-out thing, and I don't want to have to cut the video before we get done with it or whatever.
Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Oh, by the way, if you want to make money, like I said in the intro, or like the beginning of the video, like still stuff like this, see how much it's worth? Like $193. You just take it, you put it away, and you just wait for like the stilling hand to kind of go away from. It's like a red icon.
How can I help you today, friend?
Why is he so nice all of a sudden? I'm actually surprised. What's repair even do?
This could use some repairs.
So he can repair it. How much does it actually... What? Wait, one... What? I'm not spending that. That's a lot of money. Like, no thanks. Alright, what else could we actually do here before we... You know what we could try? There was that one quest I wanted to go check out. It was like praying somewhere. What does it actually say? Yeah, pray at the stone. Not sure what we actually get for that. How far away is it? Is it all the way down? Oh, it is down there. Oh my goodness. That's a little too far down, I feel like. Maybe next time. I'm not sure exactly, like, should I just go, like, do the next quest? I'm kind of torn right now. What does this skill icon say? It's like, oh, it's a combat arena. Can I learn anything else from somebody over here? I'm just curious. It's like a person standing here. Maybe they can teach me something. How about a practice fight? Fancy a dice game? A new technique?
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Certainly. Why not? I happen to have some time on my hands, and a good stretch would do me well.
Alright, longsword, crushing blow. Ooh.
I like a longsword, but there's not much room for it in the heat of battle, where brute force will come in more handy for you.
Such a hit with the pommel of a sword, handle of an axe, or edge of a shield will certainly disorient everyone. Would you like me to show you?
Man, 320? Are you kidding me? Hold on, what about the other option?
Lord von Bergow sent me. I'm supposed to collect, a gift in return for my services.
If he sent you directly to me, you must have made quite an impression on him. In that case, I'll give you one of our best weapons. What would you choose?
I like swords right now. I know, like, there's probably like a tier list, and I'm sure, like, the short sword is probably at the very, very bottom, but right now I like short swords. That's, like, my favorite thing. I'm sure that down the road I'll try, like, the battle axe, the warhammer. Long sword's definitely tempting, though. Let's get this one.
I'd like to take a short sword.
A weapon fit for both a squire and a knight. Use it with discretion and honor. If you want to train your combat skills, I'm at your service. After all, any weapon is only as good as the man who wields it.
How about a practice fight? Yeah. Let me ask this really quick.
What are you doing at Trusky? You don't look like you're from around here either. Or am I mistaken?
I'm from Prague, but I don't have your talent for trouble. I mean, you almost ended up on the gallows.
That was a misunderstanding, yeah.
That was just a bit of a misunderstanding. That band that's been raising hell around here is to blame.
Aye, so I've heard. At any rate, you sure have a merry lord.
I don't want to throw him under the bus.
My lord is who he is, and I serve him for better or for worse.
And then you pay for his mistakes, eh? I know how that is. I served in Prague myself.
Really? You look like a noble to me, and well studied too.
Aye. That's what 3 years at a university will do to a person. But that's all in the past now.
You studied at the Prague University?
Aye. But my sword lessons have come in handier. That's why I'm here now. Von Bergow hired me as a personal guard and as a teacher of the local garrison.
Really? I'd like to see how people fight with swords in Prague.
That's no problem. I'll show you a few tricks. But you're not part of the garrison, so you'll have to pay.
If there's no other way.
It's a lot. Yeah, this is just too much. Heavy weapons, swordsmanship, apprentice. Should I try it? 500's a lot, but I feel like I could get it back pretty easily. Hold on, what's scholarship? Basics.
I'm certain you know a few tricks with a sword. I'd like to learn them.
Yes. I learned from the Prague master Lamprecht, and a sword has saved my life a few times. Let's get started. This will take some time.
I paid 500, so what happens now? Wait. Do we just hop over and fight him, or? I'm kind of confused. It's like I gave him the money. Oh, did I get something from him? And I didn't realize it? Hold on. No book, no material. Armor. We got the broadsword, which is actually a lot better than I already have. Let me go ahead and put that there. This might be one of the things I read about where it's just experience. So we're not actually going to see the result unless it's like in the stats somewhere.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Why not? If you have a bit of time, I can teach you something.
So what's weird is, okay, weapon technique. Let's just try it again.
I'll show you how to knock your opponent off balance with a hit to the head.
Crushing blow. Let's just try it.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
All right. As I already said, often mainly brute force will help you in a fight. Attack with any short weapon a few quick times. Then, move towards the opponent and hit him in the face with the shaft. Oh, and if you have a shield, use it. That will definitely ruin your opponent's day. Now come and try it a few times. Good. You've really got a knack for it. Keep it up, my friend.
So I don't know what we just got there, but I spent a lot of currency and maybe like my stats increased or something. I really don't know. Because I didn't get much for all that. Like, it was like it did it itself. When I'm editing, I'll kind of take a look, but that was kind of weird. I'm not going to lie. I guess you just get the skills, which I'm assuming we did get something there, but the problem is I thought I was actually going to fight. I want to fight this guy.
Can we fight?
What would you prefer? A practice fight? Or a real one?
I want to have a real fight, with real weapons.
How many opponents do you want?
You'll be enough.
One is plenty.
If you say so. On guard.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, buddy.
I'm all yours.
I don't have my shield anymore.
I surrender. But don't let it go to your head. I'll even the score next time.
We'll see about that.
I'm done for today. I reckon I'll be bloody sore tomorrow.
We just beat each other to death. That's funny. I like how we're both like limping out of here. Okay, I'm gonna go rest and save it. Thank you all for watching this series up to this point. If you want more of this game, just keep it up. The likes, the views, and everything mean a lot to me. I don't want to say that like every video, but that's really like what pushes these videos out to other people. And you know, helps people kind of discover my channel, so it means a lot to me. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna go through my chest later on. All right. Love you all. Take it easy, fam. Peace.